is so valuable at this level. We're talking about high-end players here, top-end players.
Against his old teammates, and is it the night that that man once again stamped his authority on a Chiellini as a centre-back? He had a torrid time as a right-back in the final in Cardiff last season.
It's a big night for Rodrigo Betancourt as well, isn't it? And Sami Khedira, the diamonds of Real Madrid, exceptional at times.
Here's Ronaldo, puts in the first cross of the night. Base, and this goes onside here. Into Ronaldo! Every time they need a goal, Cristiano Ronaldo finds it. It's another one in the Champions League, 118, and the master marksman strikes again in Europe. Juventus 0.
Normal service resumed for Real Madrid, and that man in picture. Look at his movements. The most dangerous man on the planet, nobody picks him up. Real sloppy play over there. This is too easy, this. Marcelo, inside, outside to Isco's, way onside. Look at Ronaldo. Who's got him? Nobody's got him. That's why the ball's in the back of the net. The most prolific man on the planet scored again. It's 1-0 Madrid.
Well, it all depends which numbers you want. 38 for the season. That's 22 goals in his last 12 games. And the man who set a record of 17 goals in a Champions League campaign a couple of seasons ago now moves on to third.
Simple goal. Simple goal. What you would say is a great finish, wasn't it? Outside the right foot. It wasn't just a flick and hope. You look at him here, eye on the ball. It was a significant play from Buffon. On. Poor ball by Modric behind Ronaldo, just slowed him up slightly.
Scored against AC Milan on Saturday, 5 goals. It's the early 60s, but they're up against a group of players tonight that have dominated this competition in recent Miro. There's that rotation in midfield again for Real Madrid. Now Ronaldo, here's Isco. Around the pitch before kick-off. Here's Ronaldo, Benzema. Don't forget the big one.
Play by Toni Kroos.
Here's Ronaldo, Dani Carvajal on the overlap. It's Benzema in the centre. Benzema. Carvajal.
Too much.
Straight Chiellini. Here's Ronaldo. I haven't mentioned him too much. Here's Ronaldo. Short opportunity, and then Ronaldo takes over. Free kicks and corners, and this fella gets involved. Now Samoa gives him a nudge. Too strong. Couldn't pick out Benzema.
And tries to go across the other side, and that allows Real Madrid to get a load of bodies back.
Zidane, who had 5 years as a Juventus, 2 defeats in Champions League finals, but he won a Ballon d'Or while he was here. He's been down there in the rain on the edge of the rain. Ronaldo looking to come away, runs into Bentancur. Here's Dybala.
Takes a dive, or takes a fall.
They've been in this situation so many times before, Frank.
They have, but I think they've had that confidence that they know they've always got the extra gear or two. But
And him.
Well, Juventus, they have to carry on more of the same, but take those chances.
Magnificent record here in European football. Their only defeat in Europe. Well, they are the masters, aren't they? Controlling the tempo of matches at this stage. Here's Benzema. And still, and Ronaldo's in there too. And he almost managed to squeeze in another one from a ridiculously tight angle. Rio Mandzukic, who may well be needed. His goal still separating the teams. Here's his chance, Steve.
Yeah, just pulls it, doesn't he? Good play by Ronaldo. Puts Benzema in. Doesn't want to take. The Real Madrid president there, Florentino. For them from the plate. Oh, he was looking there.
He was, wasn't it?
But they've lacked a little
League tonight, and then we ramp it up from 7 o'clock on 2HD. Ronaldo, which is the only goal so far. Chiellini's got to be careful here. He's taken it away from his goalkeeper. Now Ronaldo. And then the substitute, Vasquez, beaten away by Buffon. And then Ronaldo! What a goal by Cristiano Ronaldo! Sensational! The greatest marksman in the history of the Champions League with an absolute beauty!
My word, if you pipe up to us, all the Juventus fans around us are on their feet applauding. What an incredible sight. You can see around the ground, not just the Real Madrid fans, the Juventus fans. I mean, this is nice to pick out Lucas Vasquez. And watch this, everybody. Boom! We were here when we saw one of the greatest goals in the Champions League.
I have never seen an away crowd to a man give a standing ovation to the opposition's best player after a goal like that.
Yeah, look at that. Every time you see it.
Passed on by one or two others along the way, but there it is again. Manager in the Champions League against Real Madrid.
Yeah, and it all stemmed from there, didn't it, that experience? This is not. Thank you very much. Like being in the opera. Thank you very much.
Well, there's a fella that scored a few beauties. What a goal by Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that has just stunned the whole...
What turned out to be Sir Alex Ferguson.
Stands up and applauds. I'm with you. I've been around.
Very interesting spectator in the stadium tonight. The Mexican
went into the next leg next week. He wants something for Juventus to hold on to and fight for in the Bernabeu. Another...
It's a red card in successive matches for Juventus. Against Real Madrid, they had Cuadrado sent off. That's Cristiano Ronaldo.
What a waste. At least he smashed one high and wide.
He only scores the difficult ones,
exactly.
Clearly. At the age of, what, 32?
Incredible.
Let's go to Marcelo. Ronaldo, Marcelo. Buffon was there, but they can't stop it.
Yeah, that was a really nice goal, wasn't it? That had nothing to do with being down to 10 men. That all was about one-touch movement, an array of shirts, onside, flick over, Buffon. 2-1-2s from Marcelo, keeps on running, gives options to his teammates, gets a tap in.
Well, the Brazilian
game, Madrid were favourites to win tonight. It says it all, doesn't it? When this end of the Champions League comes around, quarters, semis, whether it's...
Ronaldo at the Bernabeu, the baton squarely handed over to Chris. May well have 90 more minutes left. Ronaldo's in for the hat-trick.
Yeah, Barzari and Chiellini.
Ronaldo and then Kovacic hits the bar.
It's like slow motion at the moment. This is nobody closing down the ball, just backing off.
She's got Asensio and Ronaldo up there with him.
Sergio Ramos has just been smashed off the wall by Alexandro.
There's Cristiano Ronaldo. The Buffon denies him the hat-trick.
Yeah, he had a quiet first half, Ronaldo, didn't he? Scores the second, has another number of chances through the legs. Buffon does. Well, the second goal is an important goal.
Chiellini across there, just it's a lovely ball. Ronaldo's waiting for the cross. There it is! Oh, what a chance! Well, he is human after all.
Yeah. He's looking at Lucas Vázquez. He didn't need to smash it in like this, did he? It turned into a volley in the end and he couldn't control it. Turned into a volley, just a nice one along the floor. He could have controlled it much better. I mean, it was a big miss, but...
Real Madrid's night, and maybe more significantly, Cristiano Ronaldo's night. 118 and 119 in the...
This evening, one of the greatest goals ever seen in the Champions League. In fact, one of the greatest goals I think we've ever seen. But it was a supremely special moment, and Real Madrid comfortably, you would suspect, Rio. Not for the first time with Cristiano Ronaldo, but this one really was something rather special. It was like time
needed another defining moment. We've had so many. I mean, perfection. I mean, absolutely great. I mean, it's probably, I'll guess it might be his best goal he's ever scored. We'll have to take a few days to go through all the other six. Yeah. How special that is in that arena on the world stage. It's, you know, that's that game tonight is all about that one moment. Incredible.
Yeah. Another goal that I was in the stadium, fortunate enough to see it, was a Wayne Rooney goal. It's 3 years and it's scoring this goal.